What's up, guys? It's Masky here. And today, I'd like to talk to you about my favorite ASM artists and why I like them and how I discovered them. So, if you're into that kind of thing, think of it as kind of a whisper ramble, then I really hope that you'll enjoy this video. And as always, I hope that you had a good day. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, the first ASM artist that I want to mention is Tiara Deum. Now, I remember it was a long, long time ago, in the now far away, distant time of COVID. Nobody was really having fun back then. At that time, I was in a bad place in my life. I wasn't having a very good time. Nobody was, but I was sleeping in my car a lot of the time. I've mentioned this before, but I had to lie about where I got money. Lie about the fact that I was working. At the time, I was unemployed. And so, during that time, I found that it was hard to sleep in my car. It was hard to get any sleep at all. I was going through a lot of mental stuff that made it difficult at that time to really hold down a job. And one night, I was in my car, scrolling through the video feed, and I came across a Terminator roleplay, and it was Tiara Deum. And I saw the thumbnail, and at first I was like, huh, you know, this guy doesn't look like all the other ASM artists that are popular. Is this guy gonna be just kind of flashing guns or whatever, like some ASM artists? Is he gonna be more about whispers, or is he gonna be, is he gonna be good? And I was like, you know what? I kept on getting him recommended, and I was like, I want to check this out. And so I did. And I watched the video, and I was like, wow, this is really good. This is one of the best ASMR videos I've ever seen. And so I watched some of his other videos, specifically the ones in the URA playlist. He'll do stuff like, "You're my keyboard," or "You are a goldfish ASMR," "You are a simp ASMR," "You are a big chungus ASMR." I hope he did a "You are sus ASMR." I don't know if he did, but that would have been good. "You are sus ASMR." Maybe I'll do that. But I turned on the playlist, and I think I listened to 10 videos that night, and I was like, wow, these help me get to sleep. And so, throughout the pandemic, I would watch his videos pretty much every night. They would help me to just get through the day. And I watched them 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, and now 2025. And through a lot of life events, the videos kept me going. I got very sick at one point. I lost quite a bit of weight. I was down the most weight that I've ever been. I'm talking even back in high school. I lost a ton of weight. I think I was down to 130 pounds. And I'm over 6 feet, so I was very gaunt. If I look at pictures of myself from that time, my cheekbones are visible. I look sick. My face was also red because I have thyroid issues I've been blessed with. But there was no other ASM artist I could watch at that time who would help me to get through things. They put me on a medication, and it made an ASMR way. It was just uncomfortable. It felt like pins and needles in my brain. And the only ASMR artist who would get me to sleep at that time, video-wise, was Tiara Deum. And so I watched his videos, and there was one particular one where he said, basically, no matter what, you get up. If you tell yourself, oh, my back hurts, no, it doesn't. And I started to take that into consideration. And over time, his videos helped me to power through. I remember he also has a podcast, which is really good. It's on Apple Podcasts. I think it's in the iTunes app, but you have to go to the podcast section. But I started watching episodes of that. I had a really bad job where I worked at an airport. And it was one of the worst jobs I've ever had. And I'd watch his podcast, and that would be the only thing that really helped me get to sleep then, too. And I had to sleep during the day at that time because I was working overnight. And he has an episode of that where he talks about how he was driving his car to a new job. It was really important. And the car started breaking down on the way to the job. And he was able to get there just in time, just to the parking lot. This was his first day. And I thought, well, like, that's horrible. But he mentioned that, listen, this isn't caused by God hating you. This isn't caused by some sort of misfortune, like a supernatural thing destined to make your life terrible. Sometimes things like that just happen. Just stupid things happen. And he mentioned how he had a family member who was able to help him get his car running by the end of the day. But he always powered through. And that was really inspirational to me. Like, how much effort he put into everything, how he never let anything get him down. And there was another thing that happened during the time I was watching him as well. He got some sort of a tooth thing that he had to go to the hospital for. And they fixed it, and it was all good. He healed, but the thing was, he developed something called Bell's palsy, where one part of your face becomes frozen. And he had that for quite a while. It affected, like to this day, he still has residual from it. It affected the way that he's able to speak. It affected movement on one side of his face. And a lot of people would have just given up. They would have just thrown in the towel and said, look, I give up on this. I can't do it, you know. I'm going to go into seclusion or something. And a lot of people wouldn't have done what he did. What he did was he found a way to incorporate it into his videos. He would do like a two-face role play, which was really good. And he just never gave up, ever. And the thing is, over time, his Bell's palsy started to heal. And now, he looks pretty much the same as he did before it even happened. You can't tell if you watch a new video that he ever had it. And I really think if he didn't have that strong mindset, that it might not have, he might still have it, like severely. But he powered through everything. And I thought to myself, this is a mindset that I want to take into things. I want to be someone who just works extremely hard, who doesn't let things get him down, who doesn't let inconveniences dictate and rule his life. And so I refuse to. And ever since I started taking that way of thinking into not consideration, but into how I do things, it helped. Tiara Deum, his videos helped me. And it's something that I'm going to continue using in my life. I don't think that if I had not discovered his videos, had not found them at that time, that I would be here now, that I would be in as good of a situation as I am. Considering the circumstances, things are going good. I might be able to actually finally feel as if I have a place in the world, or that I do something of value. So, I really appreciate his videos for that. And, just his channel in general. I'd say he's one of the best YouTubers, and if you haven't found him or seen his videos, I suggest you subscribe. Tiara Deum, Tiara and he also has a podcast on Apple Music. He has a YouTube channel for it, but he doesn't really update it, I think, anymore. But, I suggest listening to that too. Whenever I don't have money for YouTube Premium, I will listen to the podcast. That's pretty much the only podcast I listen to. So, next up, Jojo's ASMR. Now, what I really like about Jojo's ASMR is the system he has for layering sounds. For example, if you listen to this, it's quite lo-fi. I guess you could call it old school. But Jojo's videos, he found a way to layer things, and it makes them sound really good. I'd say in terms of sound editing, he's probably the best one. ASMR Zeitgeist is very good at sound editing too, but the one who does layered stuff the best is Jojo. He makes really good it's ASMR for ADHD, where the triggers are very short, and I thought those videos he made were amazing too. Just in terms of like sheer audio quality, visuals, some of the best ASMR out there. I would say, yeah, like, sound-wise, he's probably the best on the platform. Now, next. This one, I guess, might be somewhat of a controversial one, but Lovely ASMRs. Now, I want to get this out of the way first. It seems like a lot of his comments are just like people hating on him. Like, he has a decent amount of tattoos on his arms, and a lot of people are in the comments just completely just tearing him a new asshole, basically, like, not to swear, but over like his tattoos and like his choice of like what he got. They like say that it looks bad and all this, and they go to insult him, and like there's people who go to his comment section and like you click on their account of one hate comment, and they've left like 100 other ones, and it's like, why? I never understood that. Like, he's not hurting anyone or anything. Like, what does it matter if he gets tattoos? It's quite obvious that he had success with like his channel and all of that. So I just don't get like all the hate that he gets. It doesn't make much sense to me. But when it comes to Lovely ASMRs, I think some of the best aspects of his videos are when he just does like sitting and talking, voice-wise, like just the sound of his voice. I want to say he's one of the best on YouTube. And a lot of YouTubers, especially like ASMR ones, when it comes to their speaking voice, like their whispers, it's good, but it's not one that can like make you fall asleep extremely quick. Tiara Deum is the best for that, like one of the best, right? Then Lovely ASMRs, voice sound wise, they're on the same level. They're really good, like top tier. And oh, excuse me, that was my stomach. But just really good at that. And when I watch one of his videos where he's talking, Lovely ASMRs, I never get bored, and that's a skill in itself. He's got some good role plays. His videos about tattoo stories are interesting. He sometimes varies it up, like with his shaving videos, where he'll put in almost like it reminds me a bit of what's the ASM artist's name? She's from Korea. Oh, I know I'm gonna remember it. As soon as the video's done, I'm gonna remember it. I know that. It always happens. I know her name is Saogi, but like her actual like user. Well, basically what I mean to say is videos like the ones like that are edited well. Like you see him slide in the products that he's going to use. You get like nice, no background noise, up close camera, good sound quality, excellent visuals. It just is really good. I feel like lovely ASMRs gets oh yeah, I remember her name. No, it's Latte ASMR. She's very good too. But yeah, lovely ASMRs just gets a bunch of hate, and I don't know why. I also don't know what lovely ASMRs means. I know that he made the channel when he was little, so like I'm wondering if it was like a typo and he just went with it. Like what does the S mean? Like super? Because like his name is Keegan, so I don't know what the S is. But who knows? So next will be Comfy Nami. So she's like a smaller channel, but I think that she'll grow quite big. But like the username implies, her videos are just comfy. They're good to put on. I had some previous ASMR channels that I did for a brief period, but I closed them. But she was the one ASMR artist who had commented on my videos, and she was one of the ones that inspired me. She has a channel called Savage Nami where she does like role plays, but Comfy Nami is the one I like best. It's more of a traditional ASMR channel with like the face cam, and yeah, her videos are just really good to fall asleep to. I don't know. So next up, Raffy Taffy ASMR. Raffy Taffy, who he popularized the this makes good sounds type of thing. His videos, wow, they're good. And when I say that, I want to say in terms of tapping on YouTube ASMR, he's one of the best. He's able to do it consistently. He's able to make videos that are like an hour long of just him tapping. Like I understand people will be like, oh, you're just tapping. That's not a skill, but to be able to do it for that long. And when I watch his videos, there aren't very many cuts. He's up there doing that tapping for like hours. It's intense. And he always makes it sound good. It never like gets boring, or somehow it never even gets repetitive. It's always great to throw on in the background. I don't know, just something about this presentation is very good. I remember he made an ASMR rap song a while ago. That was good. Well produced. Somehow he made a rap song that was relaxing. Like his rap songs are usually like loud, but in an ASMR sense, he made like a really relaxing rap song. That was interesting. Just overall, great content. And I think he's been doing it for over a decade now. I want to say he started in like 2011. It's crazy to think how long ago that was. I apologize for my stomach. It's going a bit crazy as well. Yes, indeed. So another ASMR artist I watch a lot is Jubilee Whisperers. I think her best quality is when she's doing like soft-spoken ASMR. She has some very good quality microphones. She's good at, like she'll make gameplay videos, and the game audio was quite low, but she'll do like, just talking over it, and like whisper rambles and stuff, and it's just really good. Like life update kind of ASMR videos. They're just really interesting. I think she's also been doing ASMR for some of the longest time on here. Really good. Yeah, sorry. unless I like sit down and read a script, which I might do for some future videos. I did make a list. Who else do I want to mention? Oh yes, Pickled ASMR. He is a smaller channel. I believe he's got like 20,000 subscribers, but really, really good videos, long form stuff. He makes a lot of tapping videos. He'll do videos with mouth sounds sometimes, and he's just got excellent sound quality as well. And like, I don't know, his whole channel is just really wholesome. I like that about him. Who else? And if you haven't checked any of these guys out, please do. Ah, yes. Tido ASMR. He has a very, very, very good ability to solve math problems, I must say. My math level is at like a 4th grade level, so I am very envious of his math ability. But joking aside, Tido ASMR has a very, very good voice for ASMR. He's good at tapping. One of the videos I like the most of his is a honeycomb video. It was a bit out of the ordinary for him to do, but he just, it's a good video. I don't know what else to say. He also does stuff like Wordle, I believe it's called. It's like a New York Times game. I think he's done some word search videos that are really good too. There's a series called like Geo Finder or something on his channel that's good, where he tries to like pinpoint where a street is in the world and like where it is geographically by a picture. I think that's cool too, because like he has to really get in depth. Like he'll have to see, okay, what language are the signs in, and then he'll have to take into account stuff like, what do the trees look like? Like, is there palm trees? Are there like oak trees or something? You know, like he just has to like go off of instinct. GeoGuessr, I think it's called, and he has to find out where it is in the world, and it's so cool that he's able to actually do that. But yeah, I thought that was awesome. Like, all these ASMR channels are really good. And so, basically, I've got an idea to film a bunch of videos. Now, this is the first one. I want to make some more, and I'm also taking suggestions. I'd like to do some word search videos too, because I really like word searches. I actually bought some books and some drawing videos. I'm no master of drawing, but I do like to do it sometimes. Also a cranial nerve exam. So, again, if you watched, thank you so much. I appreciate any support. If you like the videos, it's amazing. Yeah. Oh. Also, I finished the bamboo. It's beautiful. It's a Lego Botanicals Lucky Bamboo, and it turned out awesome. I can't wait to try some of their other ones. It's so cool. I really do find these Lego sets awesome. I can't wait to start doing some more, but I want to thank you very much for watching the video if you've made it this far. There's more to come. Thank you so much, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. I'm gonna get to those next videos, but until next time,